Hello and welcome to Power Talks. It was really wonderful having you at coffee, and I sure hope you had a very good time. And please make sure you take note of these things that we talked about and make sure you act on them. Just going a little bit further on this issue of selling yourself. Everything, like I mentioned, boils down to confidence. And what are the things that erode our confidence? Our confidence is eroded many times by our experiences, our failures, our mistakes of yesterday and all that. But it's very important that you appreciate the fact that you have a destiny that is greater than your greatest mistake. And just in case you think you didn't hear that right, you have a destiny greater than your greatest mistake. You can rise higher than the deepest depth to which you have fallen. And so, and the beautiful thing is this: once you come out and you understand that, look, anybody who wants to hold on to your past, leave them there. You see, it will have an effect on you if you stay there. But if you move on, then it should not have any effect on you. And this is very, very important. And another thing I'd like to say is, one of the things that gives our past a lot of power is that we don't have too much in our present to overshadow our past. So get busy. Get busy, get yourself involved in your vision, step out, and if you don't know what to do, get involved in the vision of someone else. As you serve that vision, you will find out that clarity, definition begins to come into your life. And, things begin to look beautiful. So I really thank you for taking the time out to come. And I round up with this. Somebody asked me, we were launching Power Talks in Botswana, and we had a really grand coffee event there. And somebody asked me a question that said, what are some of the key attributes that you would pass on to your children and you want people to hold on to, that you feel are responsible for success and all that? And I said, well, the first thing is be yourself. And that's very important. You see, you are the best person at being you. No matter how good you copy somebody, at best, you will be second best. And who wants the copy when they can get the original? And you will find out that your whole life, I look at myself, my whole personality, everything was wired. I've been wired for what I do today. If I try to be somebody else, I will not do what I'm doing today. So you need to be confident in who you are. And that's very important. And I wrote a bit about that some time ago. That 3 questions. Number 1, who are you? All right? Who are you? Or who have you chosen to be? And the 3rd question, who have you become? Let me give you a hint about this question of who are you. And I would like to, take it from the perspective of nobody was born a champion. Usain Bolt was not born running. Oprah was not born talking. Michael Phelps was not born swimming. David Beckham or Ronaldinho or Cristiano Ronaldo, they were not born playing football. And I certainly was not born doing what I do. Obama was not born a Democrat. All right? This is who we have all become. And so that tells me something very, very important. That is, don't blame your present life on who you say you are. That, that's just who I am. It's because of the family background I came from. It's because of my tribe. Listen, nobody, you take a boy that was born into a Yoruba household and take him at the age of 1 and move him into a Zulu household, that boy will grow up thinking like a Zulu. And so I think what is so important is to understand that who you are right now is a result of choices you made, and then you have become who you are right now. So don't be deceived and give up and say, well, this is just who I am. No. The person you see in the mirror every day when you look in the mirror is the person you have become. The good news is that you can become whatever is in your heart that God has put there for you to become. So don't give excuses, don't give up, and so be true to that passion in your heart. Okay, be true. Paul the apostle said we were obedient to the heavenly calling, and I think that is very important. Then be simple. Don't complicate. There are some people, you take something that is simple, or some people take a complex situation, they keep it complex. Others take a complex situation and they make it simple. Now, there are those who take a simple situation and they keep it simple. But then there are those who take a simple situation and they complicate it. Don't complicate your life. Keep it simple. Don't try to impress people. Just keep it simple. Relax. Keep it very, very simple. All this is very, very important, because I found out that a lot of people, are such hustlers trying to impress. And in the rat race, even if you win, all you become is the champion rat. So just keep it simple. So be faithful to the calling. Be simple. All right? Be a simple person. And the next thing I'm going to say almost sounds like a contradiction of the second thing I said, but it's not a contradiction. Be bold. All right? Be bold. The worst that can happen is somebody says no. And I remember when I started off, there's this, what if they say no? And too many people have stopped at the point of what if they say no, but what if they say yes? All right? And I have learned that whenever I was rejected, the truth is this, and I think I said this at coffee, that you cannot, until you learn how to accept rejection, you cannot truly be accepted. And that's very important. So don't get overtly carried away by, what if they say no? And then too many people are not doing anything because of the fear of what can be. Get over that. Stop paying installments on an event that may never happen. And that's what fear is. Instrumental payments on an event that may never happen. And if it happens, so what? Get over it. On that note, I thank you for being with us. Thank you for coming to coffee. We have a few new things that we're launching. I spoke about some of them. We have a new business magazine coming up, and I want to assure you, people are fascinated by success, by wealth. And I found that a lot of the magazines we have around, Forbes, Fortune, and all that, they don't really, they operate on a global level. But we're talking about the guy who had a simple idea, start a kiosk, and from the kiosk, he has become such, great. These are the kind of things we want to look at in this magazine. So that's coming. I want to especially invite you to take time and invest and come for Safari. Safari is a place where you will be developed in decision making. Let me tell you, more people have been transformed at Safari than any other thing that we do, because it's now a place where you can practicalize things. Each group is going to have a van. They're going to have tasks in the wild, and they'll have to make quick decisions. And it's just a place you want to be. And besides, it's going to be a powerful networking event from people from different countries. So please make time to be at Safari. And then our Inspire to Inspire is exactly what it is. People leave there inspired to go and inspire other people. And the details are on our website. Please make sure, take advantage of these things. I believe that my calling is to transform Africa one mind at a time, and I believe you are one of those minds. Let's work together to deliver a greater continent than our parents handed over to us. Let's deliver a greater one to our children. Thank you so very much for being a supporter of the Power Talks vision. God bless you.